But here we are. We got rainy vibes. We got the vibes up in here. In memory of the heavenly hun. Green underwear. You had to drive in a heavy rainstorm yesterday, but now it's clear skies. Clear skies. The fate of Black Peter. Production shape icon. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Never mind, I guess. Missed an important phrase in a dialogue. You can always open. Okay, never mind. Oh, we're back to the first one. Indicates that you have sufficient clues to accuse one of the suspects. Some evidence requires additional investigation. I think we're just gonna learn this anyway. I'm gonna skip. That seems like loading screen jargon. Oh man. You know, as one does. As...
Holmes.
What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Is it quiet for you guys? I feel like it's slightly quiet. Sounds a little better.
You are utterly mad.
The voice just seemed a little quiet.
Stop, Holmes.
Hi, Orega.
Is that you, Watson?
We're just
Yes,
chilling.
of course it is. And
Feeling
you
like a
almost
villain.
killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step, clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector. What?
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
He got gifted a vase collection, so he's like, I'm gonna shoot
missed
them.
4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
No.
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter
We're just
Carey,
jumping into it, I
born
guess.
in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
Alright,
I
sounds
should
good.
have Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
When I was deciding to play this series, because this has like 7 games in the series. There is a Jack the Ripper one, but it's like very old. and like made in before 2010, and I really didn't want to deal with the graphics, so I decided not to play it. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to the street where he relates to Holmes. The grotesque. Yeah, so this is a series of games. They actually, right now, they're remaking one of the older games, like they're remastering it. They're like, and it's coming out in a few months, I believe, or like a month or something. So like, I'd be interested to play that with the updated graphics. Our evidence is, okay, that's the profile of the victim. And then that's dialogue, if we miss any. Awesome. Is it really popular enough to remaster? I don't know. The reviews on Steam are like pretty positive. I mean, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't play it. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to like investigate murders and stuff, and then we have to like name who the killer is. Like we need to get evidence and then like investigate. Oh.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Thank you. So we need to get a suit. We need to get dressed. Oh, makeup table. I want makeup. Makeup. Bro, he has a ball toggle. They're all locked. Lame. I can't even pick any of them. These are disgusting. Why? Not the mutton chop. What is this? What is this? This is like werewolf-esque. Oh, not the goatee. You know what? Never mind. Maybe I don't want makeup. They're all locked. I can't even equip them anyway, but like, even if I wanted to, I don't think I. When did I get a suit on? Casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, light suit. I want bandit outfit. Why is it locked? Lame. It's locked. Locked. You like the black one? The black one. We can go with the black one. Okay, and then it was tab. So we select the suit to wear. I did that. And now I need to go to... I don't know if this has fast travel. Like if I click this... Oh, fine. I have to find the door. Wait, we have letters?
This is where I keep my post.
Yes, I would like to examine that, please. Examine.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post.
That's examining it? Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, what a mess. What a terrible mess.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, he go in Watson's room? Why would the room is so... No, don't lock me in here. Probably like, why'd you just walk in my room? Oh. Dumb. I love how they just... They really want you to get in it, right? Like, just like the carriage ride.
Mr. Holmes, I'm Over here. Come on.
The immersion. But what does T do? Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Land around stone pathway footprint. Wait. But he's literally examining the footprints. What do you mean he's overlooking them? Does he not see them?
These footprints appear to be quite large.
So, I'm kind of cheating. I was reading the reviews, and I think it said I needed to click, they were like, oh, this is so stupid, blah, blah. You were supposed to click all of the footprints. So, I'm gonna click all of the footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
It wouldn't let me click the first two. Never mind, I guess it only let me do that one. But some people are complaining about the game. So I'm gonna try to click on as much stuff as possible. So we can, oh.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Tab. Okay, so here's our evidence book. So here's the footprints. Unidentified footprints left on the wet earth. They may have been left by the murderer. Perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them. Dialogue. The garden. Oh. The last one just said it's the garden. There's a capable gardener. Let's do detective mode again. Here's. Oh look. Hello. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like
Oh.
this.
I think I messed up.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, we get to pick what we ask her. I don't know what this button does. Is there a gardener?
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Evening before the murder.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening.
As
He was
always.
in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
And you stayed with him?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock.
Okay,
I
enjoy your
noticed the cabin
food.
door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Now we get to find out what this button does. Oh! I don't know what this means. Birdhouse. Gardening gloves. whatever. Everything will become easier.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey.
Has I?
Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Choose evidence that confronts the statements of a character in order to continue the investigation. Browse evidence. Pilgrimage. Carrie is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She's a very religious Christian Catholic woman. Undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. Just retired. The garden? No, I was wrong. I'm trying to select the correct
You have indeed suffered
answer.
a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with
It's gonna
Peter
be the
was
worst
never
Sherlock
easy,
Holmes.
but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do you know about Plymouth? The pilgrimage?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Like, I
Thank you,
understand the thought process, but he just, it just goes through his mind so fast. I didn't mean to talk to her. We still haven't even talked to our detective friend. Oh.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Let's talk to our detective,
Peter
Inspector.
Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Oh, a cabin in the woods.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Watch the body be missing.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Well, I have to look at it. Oh, I have to use my sight. Door lock. Scratches.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Where's the body?
What a terrible way to die.
I was hoping for like some sort of satanic ritual.
The tooth of a sperm whale. probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Shelf. Suspiciously empty space outlined in dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
Mm.
An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
How do you know it's a larger than a book? What if it's just a book laying on its like that side?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Is his mouth not supposed to move?
Harpoons for hunting whales. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
The boots for the footprints in the garden. Cat. Don't do that. Cat's trying to use my gaming chair as a freaking scratching post.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter
The
Carey
Sea
commanded.
Unicorn. Interesting name.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
But I was gonna say, but it's dirty. Who wants to drink from a dirty glass?
Rum. A sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
So does that mean if I drink rum, I'm a sailor? Rotate the object in any direction, examine it thoroughly, and uncover new details.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
A sailor's work.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Rotate and move the elements to form a clear picture of thing. Oh. So that's like there, and that's like there. And then this is like that.
Yes.
Wow, I'm so
This is a
swaggin'.
coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
I like those kinds of puzzles. We did a lot of those when we did the room.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
His face, his
This man
clothes.
is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Because he knew his murderer because he wasn't naked? I'm trying to... Pool of blood. Examine the pool of blood, please.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
Why am I yawning all of a sudden? It has a little anchor on it. See.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Man, too bad we don't have like a DNA machine. Hi, Elle. Get the object.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
You know, I thought there would be more of an introduction than to just be like, Sherlock, do stuff. What am I missing? What am I missing? Wait.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
So he was holding the notebook when he died, and then when he got stabbed, he dropped it.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Wow, we have a lot of evidence. Oh, B. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Wait, what did it say? I hate that it just like disappears mid-sentence. Make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated.
Someone was here yesterday.
What are you doing?
They attempted to force the door to gain entry. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Organize an ambush with the thread. The mysterious intruder might return tonight. Evidence. Alright.
Mr. Holmes?
You can't talk to the police officer? Okay, Inspector. We must prepare an ambush.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Hello, Mischief. Yo.
These boots don't match the footprints.
He got tiny feet. Tiny feet. Small feet. Intruder has big feet. What am I supposed to do? What am I doing? I am investigating the murder. And I did organize an ambush. Wait till nighttime, right? Right? You guys are distracting me. Oh!
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Okay. It's okay, Mischief. I understand. I'm busy too. I get it. Who's this bloke?
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Police!
Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught.
I'm coming, Jesus. I can only
All right,
walk
my
so
fine
fast.
fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Then why are you breaking into his
Innocence?
room?
And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
Wait, give us your
But you
shoes!
can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
I think it's too easy for it to be our friend John here. I think the evidence is too stacked. Like, I think it would just be too easy. I'm pretty sure our friend John is innocent, but we need to know what he knows to find the real killer.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes?
Home? Why does this look like a jail cell? Evidence room. I don't think there's anything here, but might as well take a look around.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
From R. Dawson to my friend and partner. Oh, I guess I didn't.
And partner, 1883.
Oh, it reads it out to you.
From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Have we seen the Dawson before? Oh, we stole the ring. Bye, ring.
These abbreviations mean something.
Well, let's go interrogate and we'll come. The morgue. Broad.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But Where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
I never thought of
The sea knife was
it.
found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Catch. Expensive fabric. Elaborate button. Short sleeve. Callus. Scar. Tabby cab. Oh, we gotta go through the motions. So what are we missing? Neck. Thin neck.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
So we need to tie two of these together. Remember this knife that you don't have to. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing a body.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
LOL? I like this game. I just don't like how there's no like background music. So it's just like audio. It's just audio and me and no music. Not even just like just for white noise purposes.
Locked.
Wanna go to the morgue? Like now there's like a little bit of like if they just did this the whole time it would be fine. I can't hold shift to run! They never said I could do that. That would make things a little easier.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Oh wait, hold on. Am I supposed to use the eyeball?
Suspect's belongings.
So what am I supposed to be doing? We're staging a recreation. John seems to be a usual thief. What's his role in all that? Watson will be glad with the preparations for a harpoon throwing experiment. Was I supposed to investigate him like further?
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Man, he's not even chained up. If we go to Baker Street, we get Watson. That was like 4 pages of profiles I still need to unlock.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
A dog? Hi, dog.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Tab. Okay, so I think I need to go to Woodman Lee's, get the harpoon, and then go to the butcher. I love how they just leave the door open, probably with the body inside. Oh no, they took the body out.
That should do it. Now I am...
And then we go to the butcher. I see. Not what I was expecting.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Why does it move around so much?
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
This is hard.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Okay, watch this. This is me. My hand's not even touching the mouse. I'm supposed to center that, and then I'm supposed to freaking time it? Ridiculous. That's it? I hit it! I dead hit it! Bro! That was... X marks the spot!
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Yeah, just have a bunch of pig carcasses. Carcassi. pinned to the wall strength requirement. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the... Why? How am I supposed to read that? It requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through to the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Two men in cooperation might achieve the same result. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. So basically, we get to pick if we think we think the person is strong, or two people, or if it was a lucky throw. But when I see a man like pinned to the wall with a harpoon, I don't think that in that small of a room, who you're like, and you throw it. I assume that they just like javelin that and just like ran it through him. Why do you need why the extra effort of throwing it? But let's go with strength. And then the notebook and breaking it. Yeah, but the room that he was killed in like a bedroom. So I guess that still goes along with my he needed to be strong. Because if you're gonna throw it from that short of a distance, you need the strength to be able to pierce it through him and pin him to the wall. Retrieving the notebook, breaking attempts were made in order to recover that notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made. I guess. I don't really think it's John. Yeah, like, it's one thing if he had room, but, like, here's the harpoon, and the blood is where the victim was. Like, this is not... Why would you throw it?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
No, I mean, they took the body away, but, like, he was absolutely pissed off.
It seems that the garden...
I didn't examine this.
Hammerfest.
Whale!
Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Huh. Was a fisherman.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Yeah, but I don't believe he's the murderer. Oh! Search for Dawson 1883 in our encyclopedia. Do I have to pick one? Can't we just like... I have to pick every single one. Right, gardener. They don't have a gardener. Maybe our Dawson... Our Dawson has to do with botany.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
That's fine.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
friend and partner. Cocaine toothache drops?
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
We'll do this the hard way then.
That is not the one I need.
I'm trying to, like, make an educated guess, but...
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Someone could make that into, like, a sick beat.
That is not the one I need.
That is not the one I need.
That is...
Oh, shut up. We could have gone to newspapers.
That is not the one I need.
Oh! You know, I prefer going into games blind, but it kind of sucks when I guess this is, like, kind of a game series, so it, like, it expects you to have played some of the previous ones, maybe, even though all the stories are independent, like, they don't link up. But, like, you still gotta kind of put a tutorial for those who, like, just jump in the middle. Dawson and Neeligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Neeligan missing. The Dawson and Neeligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by police and his creditors. Loan portfolio.
Here it is.
Your ears perk up like,
Now I begin to
what?
understand that young man's story. But
I'm not
am
at work
still
right now.
unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, so now we have to go back and interrogate. All right, Johnny boy. Tell me what you know.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware.
But you're
that it
also
had a
Josh
bad ending. When the
Nelligan.
bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall. Whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
Disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
I don't even know if I have the
Joshua
jurisdiction.
Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There
I'm
is definitely
technically
some connection between
a
Peter
detective.
Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
I guess that's like still the police. But like not like the normal police. The ship's log for your 1883 might put some light. I know where that is. I know where that log is. Back to the house. Okay, I'm slowly starting to get a hang of everything. Yes, this is very immersion. Stagecoach. Horse-drawn carriage. Right here.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Hehe, the unicorn.
This is log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man.
Hold
The
a
last
seance!
would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Lame, I wanna have a seance. Wiggins might help to find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. It could be somewhere at Baker Street. Alright, I guess we're looking for Wiggins.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbor.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me,
Wiggins.
you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
So we're seeking the help of like children. Oh, beneath the window. So we should open and call Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Cool.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
All right, so we have our urchins looking for the sailors. Now we need to go to the police. There's a lot of back and forth. Ta-da!
Mr.
Oh.
Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Yeah, see, he's not like with the police. He just like works with them. But he's not like the police. Feet?
These are the suspects.
Sorry, shoes?
Liam Hurtley's old
I'm
boots.
so like
They're a
conditioned to
size
say
9.5.
feet.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed.
I didn't mean to say feet. I needed shoes.
Nothing unusual about it.
I didn't mean it. Cause there's footprints, right? There's footprints in the garden at the place of the murder. So we're trying to find whose shoes fit the feet prints. And I just said feet instead of shoes because I just say feet a lot, I guess. In like an ironically unironic way, you know?
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Woo! Cinderella! Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at the estate. No gardener? Unexplained presence. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman Lee's, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Ooh. The wife be a lion. Can we talk to her? Be like, yo, you liar. You want the truth, you can't handle the truth. Was Peter a smoker?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Somewhere.
Thank you, madam.
I think I was supposed to interact. I was supposed to have that interaction with her a long time ago. I don't know why I'm running. We need to interrogate. Interrogate William! Now that we have confirmed that feet match feet. Where is he?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
I am not.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Guess let's profile the guy. Old scar. Handkerchief with crest. Plant remains. Gardener's hands. How do you know those are Gardner's hands?
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The boots match.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
It could.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
I feel like this would be the time to put some dramatic music, but it's just dead silent. Damn it. I like how it says select the correct answer, like that's what I was trying to do.
Would you care to explain it?
I don't remember.
I guess I didn't pick the right one.
Anyway.
I don't know what it is
now
then.
That your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I
Okay,
be doing
third
there
time's
anyway?
a charm. It's not. It's not the boots match because we did that. We tried Gardner, we tried well-kept Gardner, we tried well-kept garden, and was Gardner always an option?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now.
Why is being a gardener secretive unless he's having the wife is having an affair with the gardener? Maybe, like, I don't understand why it's such a secret that they have a gardener unless... Now we need
These
more.
are the suspect's belongings.
More evidence.
I wonder if these are connected.
Oh, I can underline. What does it say? 8, 5.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Wow, I'm so smart. So smart. So I would say missing papers and missing tin box. Great, stolen valuable papers. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside of the stolen tin box. Oh! Nelligan's motive. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. Alright, so we have one motive. What were the other clues? Break-in attempts, missing paper? Ooh. break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves guilt of the person who made these attempts. Or, Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside of Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene of the murder. Ah. Nelligan's motive or Nelligan's innocence? John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates, or he's a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murder either by physical or psychological. I believe he's innocent. So it looks like if I remember correctly, this is a choices matter one. So it's not like find the evidence and like blah blah blah. So perform analysis. Letter seized from Hurtley. It is covered in the almost completely in ink stain. So I guess let's go back to Baker Street. Let's go back home. Last time I didn't know what to do. It was just stuff we had to do in our own apartment. So let's see if that's the case again.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Watson, you're not helpful at all. You're supposed to be my right-hand man. Analysis.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Puzzle!
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
I need to write this down. Okay, so 3, 5, 6. So it said blue, orange is the third.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second
after
condition,
blue,
orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
That only gives me 3 of the 7. Making drugs. We're trying to remove fresh ink from parchment.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again. No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Oh, is that the conditions? So blue's not... Wait. But clear would have to go after orange again. So it could be blue, orange, clear, orange, clear. Hold on. I have a... Wait! Okay, so it's blue. And then orange. And then clear. So then that would leave green. Oh my god, this is easy. How did I miss this before? So, we start off with blue. And then it needs to be something something orange. So every time we put a blue down, there's 2 blues. So wherever the second blue goes, it has to be something something orange again. The only place that would make sense is in the 3rd spot. And then every time after orange, you have to put clear. So that just leaves green. So it's blue, green. And then blue again. And then orange. And then clear. And then orange. And then clear.
Done. Now
Swag!
we can proceed further. Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Oh, ooh, we're cleaning.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
So this is Liam Hurtley's letter. I did as you asked and hid them well. I beg you to reconsider. Something, I believe I swear and remember our vows. Nothing dishonorable for which you meet. We still have quite a few profiles to go. But maybe that's for the whole game and not just this one case. I would cry. So I guess we're gonna go be like, ha, we uncovered your letter. Come on, Hurtley.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Interrogation. What did you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Tell us the
Hide?
truth.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot about QuickTime Action. The letter.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
So we have to talk
That's
to the
all
wife?
for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads. But now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
But
Locked.
isn't that where we need to go, though? Where are the tools?
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Madam,
We have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Welcome back, Mike. Oh, we're supposed to use our eyesight. Yes. Yes. Shed floor. Wait, wooden planks. Yes, yes. Ill-fitting. Yes. Examine. Well, I guess it wasn't hidden that well. Thank you for the tier 1. I hope you enjoyed the emote.
Let us see what is in this box.
The instructions for the puzzle. Oh! Oh! That was fun.
In a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
I called it? I called it? Affair? Affair? I'm goated. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful, and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. God, this is depressing. So, hey. Hi. You think he did it?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Hurtley's romantic correspondence.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
We did.
I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
Did she just confess?
You killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Is she just casually sobbing? Okay. Interesting. Wait. Harmless flirting. It has been confirmed that Liam was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Oh, so it's kind of like this one where there's like two and we have to uncover them and then we pick which one. So what is this? Hurtley's innocence. Hurtley's present at Woodman Lee's on the night of the murder is explained by his affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. Because this one, I think John is innocent, so here we uncovered both of the the sides, and I clicked the innocent one instead of the guilty one. So I think we need to uncover more clues to do the same. But look, there's one right here, and like it shows that 2 connects into a puffball, I guess. So there's still more that we need to collect and more puffballs, and I think there's more people we need to talk to. Oh, there it is. Desperate jealousy. Liam Hurtley loved Judith Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. So now there's new puffballs. Which is Hurtley's motive. Relationship with Judith gives him a motive for killing Peter Carey. So I guess those aren't really locked in for now, but the fact that we have him. Maybe Wiggins has found some crew members already. Okay, so we need to go back to our house. Her just sitting there, she basically confessed.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Harpooner. Harpooner.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Oh? 2014, why? Because I didn't want to play any of the older ones.
One of the sailors that you found, his name is Patrick Cairns.
They're remaking one of the older ones right now, so I want to play that when that comes out in like a month or so.
Furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
But I haven't played any of the games in this. I wanted to at least play some of them before the new one came out. Swag, swag, swag. Oh, ooh. If the pouch belongs to Patrick Cairn, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Shut up, we get to dress like a sailor? Go, 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 go. Gray, light. Ah! Makeup table. Does he have a sailor one? Oh, there's more hair unlocked. What do sailors look? Make him bald? Should we make him bald for the meme? Sailors are bald. Right, what number was that? Yeah. Oh, this looks good. This looks bad. Hold on. Is this even Sherlock Holmes anymore? This is such a great disguise. Get the mustache. Sailors have mutton chops. No, this one, because sailors are like on the sea for so long and they don't shave. And so they're probably not well kept groomed, especially. What is this? Like the 1920s or something? Or like, yeah. Where's the werewolf one? There it is. I thought it was the 1920s-ish. Because,
Now I can approach Keith and see if he recognizes the pouch.
maybe I just misinterpreted one of the profiles. Peter Carey was born in 1845 and he's 50 years old. So 1900s? 1905? Or no, that would be 1895. So like just barely. Because I was going based off of this. I don't know why I thought 20s, but... Where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go to the pub. The pub. But I mean, I feel like that's close enough to the 1900s. Like five years. That's like 1995 to 2000. You know? Nice harmonica. Flag, McFlaggin. I don't know what this dude looks like. All right, I guess I do. I do know what this guy looks like.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
I feel like I really did the part. What is this? Follow his facial expressions to understand his moves. Push or stay idle. And plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. I'm not gonna be good at this. I'm pushing! I only have so much stamina. Oh god, oh god. I'm not good at this. I lost. Why is it so close to his face? I literally can't see. How was I supposed to know?
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Do I have to beat him? Do I have to beat him to get the information? I was just constantly out of stamina. I don't know what the strategy was supposed to be.
I'm ready to try again.
I mean, I'll try it again. The guy just like made like the same face the whole time.
Money? No problem with that.
Slam it!
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
No! Oh my god.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Dumb eyebrows.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Yeah, Mary, we're trying to get information out from this sailor, so we're disguised as a sailor. We're undercover. Undercover
Why do you
boss!
say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, I find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. With Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger, we sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too.
Oh?
Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
So he could have done it.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I dunno. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do.
Tell me!
I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye.
What a
Wouldn't
twist!
be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Plant pouch, go to toilet.
Back
Go
in
to
a second.
toilet!
I'm off to the Ghazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Toilet, toilet. Is that not the toilet? Toilet? What? 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 Oh, I need to plant the pouch. Plant it. Plant. Very discreet, very discreet. No one
Here it is.
no one will ever know. See, it's the bald. Well, aren't I supposed to be going to the toilet? Plant the pouch, and determine if the pouch is his. Oh, I guess I was taking the toilet too literally. We were just supposed to use that as an excuse to, like, plant evidence on him.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Can you imagine? You're like, oh, I lost my pouch. And then it, like, just shows up in your pocket?
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like,
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
I love the voice change. I love the... Hey yo, hey yo. So it's confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This meant that he was at the scene of the murder, but doesn't necessarily prove that he is the murderer. And he confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of the murder. Guilt or visit? I feel like maybe he did it. It might be a little too on the nose. Yeah. It might be a little too on the nose. Because he's a harpooner and he was killed with a harpoon. But, I mean, the gardener, Hurley was only having an affair. And his footprints were in the garden. Not in, like, this guy's tobacco pouch was, like, on the table. Oh. I don't want to click that. I don't want to lock it in. Just in case. I feel like I need more just to confirm it. I mean, he also, like, hates the guy and you know, saw him murder someone. So I feel like that's good, but that might be too on the nose. I don't want to hit B. I don't want to make a final decision yet.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
The only problem is we still need to investigate John. For some reason. Carry, threw a man overboard. He had been saved from the sea only the previous night. The man was obviously Joshua. Oh, hold on. This changes things. I didn't pick it up that the man he threw overboard was Joshua Nelligan. Oh my god. That, you know, all three of them, hypothetically, I wouldn't be surprised if any of them, maybe all of them. Oh, so he thinks his father deserted him, unless he knows that he was murdered and isn't telling us that. Yeah, so his father is Jonathan Nealigan. So I was trying to make the connection that, they have the same initials, so the reason that the notebook could be in there it might be his father's because... What is this guy's name again? Peter Carey killed him and probably just took his stuff. But then I guess he was caught trying to steal it. So... Can we talk to people, like, more?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Okay, we could talk to John again.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
All it says to do is investigate. So does this mean it's time to make up our minds? You have found and utilized all clues in the case. Please proceed to the detection space and form your conclusion. Now, we arm wrestled with the Harpoon Man. My gut wants to say that John is innocent. Just because going in his character profile when we interviewed him, he said his father deserted him. Unless this is like sabotage, whatever. Like he actually does know. But it seems to me everything he's saying is making sense in terms of like he didn't do it. Harpoon Man is Patrick Carnes. The Karens? Karen? Now, when we did the harpoon throwing experiment, it wouldn't go all the way through until I hit a certain strength. So that's why even before we talked to Patrick, my gut was telling me that it's a feat of strength. I don't think an untrained person would have been able to throw and aim with the strength, push it all the way through. Yeah. I mean, he was killed with an harpoon, and he's a harpoonist? I don't even know. And then, like Prot was saying, the pouch was the closest to Kane. Or not Kane. Carey. Because this Hurley was just having an affair, honestly. Yeah, so we found his tobacco pouch on the desk in the cabin where he was killed. All John was trying to do was break in after the fact. And then Hurley, his footprints were in the garden. That doesn't necessarily mean that, like, the pouch was in the cabin. Okay, so I think general consensus is Karen. Carnes. Peter Carey is murdered by Patrick Carnes. Carnes is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. Condemn Carnes. Patrick Carnes is a cold-blooded murderer. He has been found guilty of the murder of Patrick Carey and must be punished. Or Patrick Carnes killed Peter Carey. But it was not premeditated, it was self-defense. I mean, he said he hated him, and he saw him murder a man. I guess for me, if, like, maybe he doesn't care. Theoretically, if he was innocent, like, there's a chance that Carnes wouldn't care that Carey murdered a random man. But I feel like talking with him, like, didn't give us really much in terms of... It just gave us some stuff. It didn't really give us... It gave us more backstory than around the actual murder. The harpoon itself... It didn't seem like an untrained person. So I feel like it would be the self-defense. It was in self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor. So I'm just gonna go with my gut. I still think it's Karen's because it was a professional thing. But I think it was self-defense. Because Carey was drinking. I believe maybe he went to visit him, and then something may have happened because he was drinking. That's how the tobacco pouch got there. And it was self-defense. The next day.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes.
How?
The tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Ooh!
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Wow.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
Sometime later.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventral. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
I'm confused.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough.
I know
It's
he's
all because
lying
of
to
you
the
that
police,
this
but
nightmare is
why?
finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Like, why would he
Goodbye,
help?
Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times
I guess he
thank you.
could be a nice guy, but... Oh. So we chose if he got arrested or not? Well, I don't care about that. I care about getting the truth. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Heron. Professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco patch was found inside of the cabin, but the murder itself was in self-defense against an armed and furious drunken sailor. Have decided to absolve Patrick Carey. I didn't know the choice was to be arrested or not. I thought the choice was to find out the truth if it was in self-defense or if he did it in cold blood. Maybe I just take things too literally. I don't... Your personality ranking sympathizing. 83% of people, or 82% solved the case the same way, and 58% of people made the same moral choice.